Good evening, everyone. If everybody is ready, we can start by evaluating the game. Uh, Good evening to everyone. We played, we started a game against this strong Italy. We were expecting a better result, but this did not turn out to the way we were expecting. They were more dominant than us. We just lost so many times the ball, and this just gave the advantage to our opponent. So after the goal we conceded on the second half, we just really got distracted and we just lost control of the game. And I can say that technically speaking, we had a very strong Italian team. So we are not. I'm not. I'm not very satisfied with the score we had, but I was expecting a better football here. But even if we lose or win, the competition will continue. So we just lost against the host team, and we have two more important games, which are against Wales and Switzerland. So we will tidy up ourselves, and we will start to prepare for these two games. So we can say that Italy used very well the pitch. They just really had the ball, and physically we fell from the game. So we can start with the question of Ümit. So the coach, we just played a game which is very far from our character. So actually the Turkish national team is not about this. You just made a technical analysis of the game, but I think Italy was much more courageous as a team, and it was also a surprise for Italy that none of our zones just worked really well. Uğurcan was the goalkeeper, was really good, but we have to forget this game. We have to leave this behind, and we have to change the twist of fate in a couple of days. So you will probably analyze this as a coach, but how can we change this cycle? I can just tell that on the first half we were really good, like in defending, we were just keeping the game, we were just playing, and but the opponent was trying to attack with the deep counterattacks. So we tried to like possess the ball, but that was in vain. So we were just trying to pass to the back passes. So it was like the opponent just really made use of this. So, and they also have the advantage of pressing all the time. So when we were playing with this rhythm, and they were also playing with their own rhythm, and they just used their advantage of being the host. But on the second half, we really lost this resistance against the team. We could have played much better and with much resistance, but I can say that we couldn't really use the ball. We couldn't really possess the ball. And when you are not possessing the ball, you just play in a hesitant way, and then most of the balls went back to Uğurcan, and then if we hadn't considered the first goal, maybe we could have defended better. They had lots of shoots and they shots, and then the proportion of success was really low for us. So this really benefited the other team. So after the first goal, they really used this to their advantage. Good evening, coach, and let's hope that we will not have such an evening again in this tournament. So we have two more games beyond us, and until here, we just had a national team which gained the praise of the Turkish people and the support of the Turkish people. So if we just look at these two games coming up, do you think we can just gather around and we can just write the game all over again, and you can just see that we need a change. So what's the situation for the team? What we can do about it, and how can we get them up? If we just look at this game tonight, I can say that we were really trying our best, and but there was a fact that the Italy was playing a superior game to us. So when they were just attacking, if we could exchange really good passes and we just did the counter attack, the result could have changed. So but this whole factor can just show that my players did not really benefit this, but they just showed their character. They just fought, and our failure to use the ball in an effective way and not being able to respond to the opponent in a good way are really the contributing factors for the loss of this game. And the opponents really controlled this game, and they just finished this game on their own, to their own advantage. But if we could have one point or like even 3 points, this would have been much better for us. But with a good game, we could have done that. If we had won this game, we would be criticizing now. But I would not really say any bad things about my players and or team. And this is pointless to talk about this. Even if we lose this game or even if we draw, this would be that nothing would change. So even if we lose the games against the Wales team or the Switzerland, this is going to be the same. This doesn't have the meaning that we are not going to work against the Wales game. So we will start preparing for the Wales game. So we will forget about this whole thing. We will leave this behind, and we will focus on Wales and the Switzerland's game. So we still have the chance to qualify from this group. Even if we had won against Italy today, we would not say that we are a bigger team than Italy. But it's now time to respond to those who comment that we bad things about Turkish national team. So it's their problem and their issue. So we should not really say anything bad about the team and tonight. So it looks like there is no more questions. So we wish you a good night to everyone.